As of today's video, hundreds of thousands of people are facing deportation from the United States. Deportation is also known as removal proceedings, which is the term that has been used by Congress in the law that was enacted. Are you facing deportation? Are you afraid? Are the raids announced on the news? Have you unsettled? This video will tell you about 9 ways to stop deportation. Just to give you a list of what those ways are, you can think about this. The first way to stop deportation will be to file asylum. Asylum is in the case of someone who is actually have a profound fear of persecution or harm if they will be to return to their country. In your case, you can return to your country. Then under the law, you will be allowed to actually file asylum application with either USCIS or the Immigration Court if you just find yourself in removal proceedings. Obviously, there are several grounds for asylum, and it's a little bit more complex. You can file based on political opinion. You can file asylum based on race, also religion. Also, you can file based on belonging to a specific group, what is called a particular group. If you believe that that is your case, then definitely you should pursue one of these particular remedies. Another way for you also to stop deportation will be actually to file what is called a waiver of removal. A waiver of removal is actually somebody who is facing removal from the United States, has been living here for a very long time, is actually a permanent resident but has been found guilty of a crime. Depending on the crime, obviously that's why I will advise strongly that you seek legal counsel to make a determination about your case. The person will have to demonstrate, obviously, that they have ties to the United States, that if they have to, he or she have to be removed from the United States, then that will cause hardship. The person also has to show that they have been employed, that also they need to show that they've been living in the United States for a long time, meaning all of this to demonstrate that they can actually meet those criteria. A third way also to actually fight deportation, if I may say so, will be cancellation of removal for non-permanent residents. Contrary to the second one that I just mentioned, this one actually requires you to be in the United States for a long time. Here we're talking about 10 years. You also have to demonstrate that it will cause, that your removal from the country will cause hardship to a qualifying relative. And in this particular circumstance, here we're talking about a spouse, even though children and parents may be considered. Again, you have to consult with legal counsel as this is extremely complicated. Now, moving on to a fourth way to fight deportation, this particular that will be a U visa. What is a U visa? A U visa is actually a visa that will be granted to somebody who has been a victim of a violent crime. If you believe that you've been a victim of violent crime, again, it's more complicated because there is a list of crimes that has been enacted under the law. Then obviously you will have to make sure a determination has to be made whether actually your particular circumstance fit the criteria requested under the law. You also have to cooperate with law enforcement agency as per the criteria under a U visa, but that's something that may be available to you if you believe that that applies to your particular circumstances. One thing also, talking about number 5, that will be a waiver. And if you remember, I talked about a waiver in previous video, and that's here we're talking about the I-601 or the I-601A. Meaning those particular waivers actually will cure any inadmissibility issue that you may have. Fancy way to say that the US government believes that you may not be able to adjust your status and have your green card because there are some issues make you inadmissible. Maybe it could be the way you enter the country. Maybe you enter illegally. Or maybe actually you may be inadmissible, based also on your head. That has happened. It may be also most likely, most often, is actually based on the crime. Meaning also not all crime can be waived. Obviously, you have to have this determination, but that's something that may be available to you. Another way here now, moving on to number 6, will be an adjustment of status, straightforward. Again, that has been the subject of previous video. An adjustment of status here is in the case of someone who has a U.S. citizen relative. In this, that will be the most common scenario. Here we're talking about spouses, or maybe actually parent of a U.S. citizen over the age of 21. That will be the fastest way and the easiest way for you to adjust your status. Obviously, you have to have this application ready and approved in order for the judge actually to consider this as a defense against your deportation. That's something that's available to you as well. Obviously, if you have seen my previous video, you know also that now spouses of green card holder, as well as children under the age of 21 of green card holder, they can also have this defense against deportation. This is actually new because, as some of you may be aware, normally there are very long processing time in all of the other categories. But it just happened that this particular categories is actually current, meaning the priority date is current, which is great news. Number 7, that will be a T visa. And a T visa is actually relative to what is called trafficking visa. Meaning it's a visa actually for people who have been victim of trafficking. And trafficking can come in several ways. And again, it's more complicated than it sounds. For example, somebody who's been victim of sexual trafficking. Somebody also was been victim of forced labor. That also is applicable. And somebody also who has been victim of maybe a coyote and have to repay a debt, meaning that if you have to repay a debt, that will fall under trafficking. If you meet the requirement, obviously, that's a way for you to fight your deportation. That's something that you can have as well. Also, another way also for you to fight your deportation will be people who have been victim of abuse by a spouse or a child over the age of 21. You need to have a spouse, either a U.S. citizen or a permanent resident, or a child, U.S. citizen or a permanent resident over the age of 21. Even your children may actually benefit from that if they've been victim as well. Again, that requires an analysis of your particular circumstances. If that's the case, then that actually falls under what is called VAWA, cancellation of removal, and you may fight this actually either before USCIS or either before the court. If that is granted, then you'll be able to fight your deportation and remain with your family. Also, one thing that you have to think in mind as an aside is people who have had actually approved I-140 petition to an employer can also use that as a defense against deportation. Obviously, again, each circumstance is different. And finally, one that may be counterintuitive is actually voluntary departure. You may be thinking, yeah, but why would I choose to depart? Yeah, but be aware that sometimes in certain circumstances, it's actually better to depart than to have an order of removal. Sometimes it could be strategic for you to do that in order to come back and then start clean. And again, your attorney can make the evaluation and decide whether this is actually appropriate. This concludes our video. I hope that this actually gives you an idea of something that may be available to you. Again, it's very important to seek legal counsel. If you believe that this video may be actually useful to someone that you know or even to yourself, please do not hesitate to like our page, Visa Girl. Also our Facebook page, please join. Also, we appreciate if you also join our YouTube channel, Visa Girl. The best way to reach us is either by Messenger, and a lot of you have been doing that, or either by phone, 716-200-1720, or by email at info@colocolaw.com in one word. And you can also visit our website. Our website is www.colocoimmigration.com. Until then, I wish you a great week. Be safe, be well. Goodbye.